Hey everybody, welcome back to Resident Evil Village. Last time we put all the 4 flasks into the Giant's Chalice as we discovered that it is, moved it over to the ceremony site, and were granted access to Heisenberg's factory as a result, which is our final dungeon of the game basically. And last time, we basically went through the entire thing. It's actually not quite as long as Castle Dimitrescu, I guess. Either that or I just went through it faster than I went through Castle Dimitrescu, because maybe there were more gameplay mechanics to explain back in Dimitrescu, but whatever. Yeah, we basically went through the whole thing last time and just got done facing off with the propeller guy, the big propeller guy that chased us at the start. This time, we entered this room, grabbed some items, read this note that had a very interesting thing about how Miranda can turn into anyone using the Megamycete, as well as just some information about Heisenberg and what he's been planning behind the scenes. But I mean, we kind of know what he's been planning behind the scenes. He's told us last time. This time, we're going to continue. Simple as that. I mean, I don't know. I hope we can kill Heisenberg eventually. Because we didn't take his deal. There's no way he's going to let us live. This place looks very cool. Like all the boxes being lifted. Drop down. Could be some enemies. Or there's nothing. That could be the case too. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, that's... Alright, don't look down too long. That is extremely spooky. Again, reminds me a lot of Blast Pit in Black Mesa. / Half-Life. Blast Pit is just a really good level, I guess, because... I don't know. Something about, like, climbing around all the stuff in the backdrop of a factory is really cool. Ooh, wow. Oh, wow. This also reminds me a lot of Little Nightmares. Alright, here's a lever. Ah, this thing is an arm, that's right. I forget about this stuff a lot. It's not easy to remember stuff in the factory, gotta be honest. Oh, that's why the map is like that, because it's representing the doors right there. That's cool. Well, we are now on the first floor. We're now at the surface. Let's see. Items. 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 Items.
What the? Not bad. Not bad, Winters. You're persistent. But I've got a rebellion to lead. So stay out of my way. That bastard. Damn it again.
Or did we get to the surface? We just got to the surface, man. No, we're just knocked back down. Ethan didn't really seem to care that much about falling down this huge, huge room. He didn't really seem that scared at all. He just went, oh, oh. It made the same sounds that guy does in the interview where the bug flies in his face. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, what is that? All right, open. Fortunately, we are in a different area, so we don't just have to retrace the same ground. And you never know, this area could have an elevator back up or something. Could have something. You never know.
told you to leave it alone, Ethan. You are in the way.
What do you care, Chris? You killed my wife, you son of a bitch!
You think I killed Mia? That wasn't her. It was Miranda.
What?
She's a bioweapon. She changed her appearance and pretended to be Mia. Seems she also survived being shot, so now I'm here to finish the job.
Bullshit! Why don't you fucking tell me right away?
Because I knew you would want to be involved. And this job is hard enough without civilians getting in the way.
Why us, Chris? What the hell is going on?
All right, Ethan. All right. I guess I owe you an explanation. Hand me that wrench. Long story short, Miranda's fucking insane. In this village, all these monsters and freaks, this is her life's work. Some sort of crazy experiment with the mold.
The mold. Like Louisiana. God damn it. All this time, I thought I could save my family. I can't escape from here. I can't do anything.
That might not be true. Take a look at this. My men sent those pictures a few minutes ago.
Miranda.
Keep looking.
Rose. Holy shit, we gotta go!
Relax, my men are monitoring the situation.
But they have my daughter.
You don't get it, Ethan. You don't stand a chance against Miranda by yourself. I will stay down here and finish planting explosives. You take that elevator, I'll meet you topside. I promise you, we will get your daughter back. Together.
Damn straight we will. And when I find Miranda, she's a dead woman.
All right, Ethan. Then you take this, and do me a favor. Try to stay under the radar.
Can't turn back now.
I just realized, whenever Ethan's using a handgun in cutscenes, he's using the Lemai. He's not using this. Even though I sold the Lemai to the Duke. Whatever. Well, we got some answers. We got the big answer of the game, finally. And I know there will probably be, if there are comments, there will probably be comments about this. Yes, it does not make much sense why Chris didn't just tell him right away. Why Chris didn't just shoot Mia and then be like, no, calm down, Ethan, that wasn't her. All right, come with me. And then proceeded not to tell him anything. That would have been fine. However, I think we both know why they did that, why he doesn't do that. It's for the narrative hook. And you know what? Even if it doesn't make much sense, it establishes a really good hook. And you want to see this question answered. So I can't get mad at it. Because I see what it's trying to do, and I like it. I like what it does. It's just a little nonsensical. Anyway, there are a couple of items in this room. Be sure to grab them before continuing, including a first aid med. Let me organize this. Because as soon as you enter this thing, you're done with the factory. In fact, I'm pretty sure we can't even access the rest of the factory. So let's read this laptop first. 2. Hound Wolf Squad. The sweep of the factory is complete. No proof of any connection with the organization. Guess this just wasn't our lucky day. I did manage to get my hands on a number of documents disclosing some of Miranda's experiments, which support our previous theories. She seems to have infected herself with the metamycete, which has granted her a number of abilities, including mimicry. She can control her cells and transform herself to look like anyone or anything. She disguised herself as Mia and infiltrated the Winters' home. Her objective was clearly to kidnap Rose. Maybe she thought she could control Rose easier if she looked like her mom. When we attacked, it put a little damper on her plans, so she mimicked a corpse. She then revived herself in the transport truck, killed everyone on board, and took off with Rose. Things didn't go the way she had originally planned, but in the end, she still got what she wanted. Until now. It's time to rendezvous and blow this place sky high. This might turn into a fight with Heisenberg, but I think I found something useful. He left one of his little toys laying around, and it's even made from a metal polymer composite, which he can't control. Time to turn the tables. Alpha. Yeah, when Chris Redfield shows up in Resident Evil games, that's when the action really, really starts. That's when the explosions start to turn up. Okay, no real need to save. I think we're gonna get an autosave afterwards. And I think we're done with all the items in here. Let's go. Hold F.
Metal polymer composite, huh? Time to fight fire with fire. I'm coming, Rose.
Alright, here's the special vehicle section. There's the machine gun. All of this has limited ammo. There's the machine gun. There's I believe that's... Okay, hold right click to fire cannon, or ready cannon, then press left click while holding to fire, and then the cannon has to reload over time. It's pretty quick. And then you can guard with the chainsaw on the side. It's kind of insane. Fun fact, really important fact here, you can shoot down these corpses going by. At least I think they're corpses. You can shoot them down, and you get an achievement for doing so. At least I think you could shoot them down. Yes, you can. You get an achievement for doing so. So don't miss it. Alright. And see, I told you, there was an elevator that took us all the way back up to the top. We were not screwed from that fall. Alright, here's a tutorial on how to use the cannon. Could probably blast the gate down. And now, we need to blast Heisenberg down. This thing is surprisingly mobile. Alright, so basically just aim for all the red spots on him. Oh god, okay. Aim for the glowing red spots on him, and also guard when he gets close. That's basically it. There's a cannon for you. Then some gun. Oh, he starts to put up these shields now. Alright. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's a gun. It should hurt no matter what your body is made of. This is a crazy machine gun, though. Jesus. What are you doing? Okay, you're doing that. Whatever that is. I do not believe you're able to sprint. I'm in a giant machine, dude. How am I stronger than I look? I should look pretty strong. I mean, compared to you, I guess not really. Ooh, he attacked twice. Yes, indeed. Alright, I am at orange health. I'm not quite sure how to avoid his attacks other than guarding. I think you may be able to use your mobility to get out of the way. You can also use these. Nothing is wrong. I'm clearly kicking your ass. I don't know what you think... What advantage you think you even have here. What is this? Okay. Can I shoot you in the head? You placed more shields for me. Thank you. Very nice of you, Heisenberg. Yeah, sure. What? Killing your mother is what you call being a good son? I guess killing her with the power you gave her, but then that would just be betrayal. Like, what the hell? Oh, yeah. I'm high and mighty. I'm above everyone else. I am all very high and mighty. I'm better than everyone else. That's what Lady Dimitrescu thought, and she's dead. Are you my fan? Alright, he's burning. That does not seem good. Where's the next red spot? Is there a next red spot? Let me heal. Can I heal? Okay, why can't I heal? Oh boy, what's he doing? Cannon! Cannon, stop this! Oh, oh. Oh, I'm supposed to shoot him in the face. You think I'm not tired of your shit? The boulder punching asshole. I love that line. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, pick this up. Sniper rifle ammo. That seems like that game wants me to use that. Okay, let me get away first. We're no longer in the vehicle. You feel so much weaker without the vehicle. Alright, I think you just have to shoot him in the head. Dude, how many taunts do you have? Wow, good analogy. You're not doing shit, you know. Yes, because you're not doing shit. I'm just shooting you in the face and you are moving an inch at a time. What was that? You are literally all bark and no bite. You know, I'm not being cocky. I mean, I am in real life. But I'm not... Ethan isn't being overly cocky right now. I wonder why that is. Hang on, I don't think any of those hits counted.
You really should have taken my deal. You'll be Rose in the afterlife. Rose's power is one. Right after I murdered Miranda. This can't be the end for me! I must kill her!
What a doofus.
Ethan? I heard explosions. What the hell happened?
I dealt with Heisenberg. Now I'm gonna find Miranda and get Rose back.
Not without me. It's too dangerous. Wait there, you hear me? Ethan?
Rose?
Ethan! Ethan, respond!
Mia?
Our child. She's so important, isn't she?
She's everything to me.
And mine to me. With Heisenberg gone, you've lost your lead. What are you going to do?
I don't know, but I'm saving Rose.
You'd never know, do you? Even when I took Mia's place in your home. Poor Ethan.
Who are you? Where's Rose? Miranda.
Enough. Remember Evelyn and her power over them all? Rose is her successor. No. Rose is Evelyn's true, complete form. She will grow to fully control the masses. And I must have her.
Fuck you, you crazy bitch!
Calm yourself. Rose will be saved. The Megamycete catalogs all of us. However, she will be reborn as my daughter.
She's my child, not yours. Where are you? Show yourself!
Why did Rose come to be? Was it because of her parents? And you are truly a special case. But I've learned all I can from you. Your worth as a lab rat has run out.
Miranda! You coward! Come on and face me!
Don't worry. Your death will come quick. You will join the Megamycetes records. I will make sure to sample your blood for later. Once dawn breaks, the ceremony will be complete, and I will become her true mother, bound for eternity in blood. I've waited so long, but dreams really can come true. Vessel or not, I can't wait to see my true child again.
Captain, I've confirmed the death of Ethan Winters. I wasn't able to retrieve the body, but I've recorded evidence.
Share your screen, and I'll go over the situation. My team and I were careless. Yesterday, we took down the transformed Miranda, but we didn't kill her.
Who knew she could fake being a corpse?
Since Miranda could have infected Ethan, I forcefully took him and Rose with us. But the vehicle they were riding in was attacked. When I got to the wreck, Ethan and Rose were gone. The last time I was able to contact Ethan, I heard Miranda's voice. She murdered him, and she is not gonna get away with it. God damn it, when does it end?
What's that, sir? The mission?
All of it. 3 years trying to put this thing in the ground. 3 years too long.
We'll get her, Captain. The squad's ready for you.
So BSAA got here already. They didn't waste any time.
Mission adjustment?
No, doesn't change anything. Terminate Miranda and rescue Rose. That's the mission. And failure's not an option.
Let's have some fun, people. Like old times.
Move out.
Roger.
Okay.
K9, I want to know what the hell BSAA is doing here. Find out what you can.
Roger that. I'm on it.
Been a while since we fought together, Captain. When was it last? The desert?
Doing nothing but recon's gotten me out of shape.
But thanks to your recon, we know Miranda's plan.
Couldn't quite believe it when I heard she turned herself into Mia, though. Taking 5 shots to the head's nothing to sneeze at either. Spooky.
Well, shit. The hell just happened? I'll tell you what's happening. We're playing as Chris Redfield right now. So get ready to shoot some things.
Hey, Alpha. Look at this.
BSAA. They've gone too far. Christ.
Looks pretty rough down there. How are you planning on reaching the objective?
First, we're gonna have to take that thing out.
I've got your back, boss. Let's get to work.
Everyone watch for hostile bioweapons.
Roger.
Is that what they're calling them zombies nowadays? Hostile bioweapons? Watch out for hostile bioweapons! Made contact with hostile bioweapons! Okay. Alright, so... in a second I'll go over our weapons, but there are lichens in front of us right now. Our weapons, we have this big man assault rifle, this mid-sized man pistol, a target locator, and 5 hand grenades, as well as the karambit knife. Recognize these. These are the unlockable items that the Duke was selling me. As well as a med injector that does the exact same thing as a first aid med, except it's a med injector. And a ton of ammo. But that's it. We don't have any money or anything, but none of that matters. When we have so much ammo. None of that freaking matters. Alright, so... Put the pistol on 2. That's weird. But that's fine. I'll use the pistol in, like, small groups. Like, 1 or 2. Like a duo. Or a single Lycan.
Don't get cocky.
We also have some flash grenades. That we just picked up now. There are these supply caches, and this one gave us flash grenades. For stunning.
What the hell is that thing? It's all new to my seat.
That's probably what Miranda is. Let's go.
Alright. There's definitely more. Hi! Large mutated bioweapon. That's the official name of the enemy. Wow. Glad you found that out. That did not take... That did not take very much bullets to kill. Also, I think I blew myself up with my own grenade. I'm not sure. Wow, that thing... They die fast with this gun. I should try this gun in the regular game. Alright. Let's get down in. Wow, what happened to the village?
I'm at the location preparing for support fire. Might be a minute.
Roger.
Tundra here. Leaving some supplies in one of the houses, Captain. Help yourself.
Leaving me so many supplies. Yeah, like, this is the first house we went to with the well in the backyard. Oh, okay. I guess we have to go through the back of this house. Instead of a flashlight, Chris Redfield has night vision goggles. I have to say, because I'm gonna forget about saying it if I don't say it right now. I just got slapped in the back by a Lycan. I love the tone shift from Ethan to Chris. How, like, Ethan is very scared and just trying to survive. He's a mostly normal dude with a little bit of military training between this and last game. But then there's Chris Redfield, who just shoots all these guys, doesn't question it. All of his partners and stuff are very chill about everything. It's so cool. It's a really cool tonal shift, because it makes you feel like you're playing as a completely different character, because you are. Chris Redfield is a very different character to Ethan. And also, the shift into an action game is really cool. I'm a fan of, like, action-packed games like this. So, of course, this place is a ton of fun. If you thought even the Stronghold wasn't enough Lycan shooting, you will be pleased to see that we're not done with Lycan shooting. Whoa, okay. Switching weapons is faster than reloading, generally. Yeah, there's not really much difficulty here. It's just shoot all these guys, watch your back, don't get overwhelmed. That's fine that there's no difficulty, because the stakes certainly feel very high. Oh god. I was priming a grenade. I hope it doesn't explode in my hands. Okay, no it didn't. Got y'all. Alright. There you go. Ah, here's the center.
Location. Damn, this is big. All right, Lobo. Marking the target.
Roger that, boss.
This is the target locator. You equip it and then hold left click to mark whatever target they want you to.
Bingo. All right. Reloading now. Just a minute.
And once you do, he takes a little while to reload. There's a supply cache over here. I'm gonna grab it. I'm gonna be filled up with ammo in a bit. Hi, what's up? How's it going? Oh shit. Oh god. Fortunately, Chris has a ton of health. Oh god. Hold on, Lobo. I'm not ready. I'm in the middle of something here. Oh god. Why have I not switched weapons? Let me through, guys. Let me through. I have not reloaded this yet. Let me just... What is hitting me at this point? Yes, it is. Oh, God. I'm playing kind of badly here. Don't mind. Don't mind me. Yeah. Oh shit, these things are using weapons. Alright, come on.
Numbers are increasing. We need to finish them off. Another hit. Looks like it's about to collapse. Hold your horses. I'm reloading.
My horses have been held this whole time. Alright, how many meta ejectors do I got? Two of them. I could try using some flash grenades. Keyword is could, because I might not. Alright. Might forget or something. Got y'all. Oh my god, it's the armored one. He's still alive. Oh god. He's already finished. Where can I even go from here? I think... Okay, wait. Oh my god, guys. Chill out. Can I move? Alright, I think I can go over here. There's some supplies over here. Let me try to... Here. Pick all this shit up. You can die already! Okay, use it. Do it. Do it! Got it.
Take that! Good. Megamycete must be below.
That could have gone much better. But it also could have gone much worse. I love that part a lot. It reminds me so much of Ravenholm from Half-Life 2 with like the fast zombies. A lot of parts of this game remind me of Half-Life, the Half-Life games. Look at this pretty night sky. We won't be seeing it for that much longer.
Way down. I'm going in, the rest of you stay back.
Captain, I compared the mold at the village with a sample from the bakers, and there's no sign of the genome editing we saw in the E-series. The stuff originated here.
Interesting. So this... I guess this was the source of what caused the mold back in 7. We gotta put a stop to once and for all before another thing like this can happen again. That looks slightly familiar. Oh, God, it's Hagrid back from the dead. And this time he's got a spiky mace.
I got a tough guy here. I'm gonna need backup.
Boss, you're on the ground.
There's an opening in the roof. Use it.
Okay, I'm moving out. Hold until I get there.
I have over 1,000 bullets in this gun. I no longer have over 1,000 bullets in this gun. I just needed to point it out while I had it. This guy is really not attacking me very well. He's doing this jumping attack that's very easy to avoid. So you can shoot him, however... Whoa, okay. There's not much point. As, like, that's not his real health bar. Shooting him will get you nowhere. You have to wait for Lobo to get to the area, and then you can laser him. However, you could just shoot him anyway in the meantime for fun. That's what I'm gonna do. Oh my god. Okay, now we target locator you. Assuming we can. Thank you for telegraphing that attack. Alright.
Reloading now. Just a minute.
Let me just... He's gonna jump again? Bad idea, sir. Are you jumping again? I already told you about... Are you doing it again? If only you could kick me. Then you would have actually gotten a hit right there. I mean, you've gotten hits. Plenty, so... Alright. I'm just gonna target locate him right away. got him, maybe, Did we? Did we get him? I don't know, I can't tell. You shush. I haven't been impatient at all. Chris hasn't said a single word. Lobo. Also, Lobo, very subtle name. Alright, Hagrid, come on. You better die after this last one. At least I think I hit you the second time, I'm not sure. Let me med injector myself. You should point here. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, please. Get him, oh god, oh please.
Prepping the next round. Just a sec.
And then Hagrid Sorry, the dialogue was weird there.
The rest of you, stay above ground.
And then Hagrid transformed into the Wraith from Dead by Daylight and disintegrated into the ground, never to be seen again. Alright. I think that is it for combat for now. So let's just carry on through this cave. Very reminiscent of the salt mine from Resident Evil 7.
So if Miranda was the fake Mia, where's the real one? I doubt she saw any further use for her. I don't get any of this. How did Miranda even know Rose exists?
A moldy little bird told her, maybe?
We can figure that out later. Focus on the plan.
Oh. You okay, Chris? What was that?
I found it. It's the Megamycete. Alpha to squad. I've located the Megamycete.
So now we can end this mess after all.
About damn time. N2 explosives armed. There's enough there to blow the whole village sky high.
Let's get out of here and blow the damn place.
Not before I end Miranda. I'm not taking any more chances. I'm going in.
Roger that. Standing by. Captain, I have eyes on Miranda at the ceremony site.
Keep your distance. Do not move until I give the order.
I know it's too late now, but we really should have told Ethan the plan.
There wasn't time. And we didn't expect Miranda to act so soon.
Even so, you should have told him.
Yeah.
You should also have told Ethan that Mia, that you killed in front of him, wasn't actually Mia. That would have been very helpful. This game still would have happened, but Ethan wouldn't hate your guts throughout it or anything. Just saying. Your reputation would have been a little higher. Okay. Here's a room. Got some notes. It's a lab. Prepare yourselves, guys, because this is the thrilling sequel to Exposition Dump Room. It is Exposition Dump Room 2. Electric Boogaloo. Let's get started. Let's get reading. Starting with you. Subject name, Salvatore Moreau. Cadeau affinity low. Brain functions surprisingly low. The Cadeau has caused drastic changes to internal organs, transforming them into organs similar to fish-like gills and a swim bladder. Another subject with irregular cell division causing him to transform into a giant fish. The subject is unable to control this transformation. Too many defects. An unfit vessel for Ava. Ava must be her baby's name. Right here. Subject name, Alcina Dimitrescu. Cadeau efficiency, most favorable. Brain functions, normal. Regeneration rate is incredibly fast. The subject can heal any external wound within seconds and grow her nails into claws in mere moments. Rapid regeneration also means an increased body size. Note, due to a hereditary blood disease, the subject must ingest human flesh and blood on a regular basis to maintain regeneration properties. I suspect that if the subject's regeneration is not properly balanced, then she may mutate uncontrollably. An unfit vessel for Ava. So that's what she was using them for this whole time. Subject name, Carl Heisenberg. Cadeau efficiency incredibly favorable. Brain functions normal. Has electric organs similar to the electric ray Narcojaponica. I don't know how to pronounce that, sorry. These electric organs are connected to the subject's nervous system. Can therefore pass and control electricity throughout the entire body, allowing control of magnetic fields, which is used to move metal. Splendid specimen, but still an unfit vessel for Ava. I just love this glowing review for Heisenberg. Unfit vessel, 0 out of 10. I mean, I guess you would not want to awaken your long-lost daughter inside a 30-something-year-old man. So, finally, subject name, Donna Beneviento. Cadeau affinity favorable. Brain functions normal, although severe mental illness. Physically, she is no different from a regular human. However, she can secrete a signal-producing substance which controls plants infected by the Munimycete. When humans absorb the pollen from a particular flower, she can cause them to have hallucinations. However, she is mentally underdeveloped and has divided her Cadeau among her dolls in order to control them from a distance. An unfit vessel for Ava. So, all the weird stuff we've seen throughout the game, whether it's Heisenberg moving metal, whether it's Angie moving and being alive, whether it's all the hallucinations in House Beneviento, all of that originates from Cadeau. Cadeau is just this mysterious thing that can cause a million things. It's amazing and cool. And the Cadeau itself comes from the Megamycete. Or the Mutamycete. I'm still not really sure what the hell the Mutamycete's supposed to be. There's the Megamycete? Is it like the Megamycete is made out of the Mutamycete? I'm not sure. Here's a Cadeau.
So
It's Jar.
to control the bioweapons.
Yeah, I think we gathered that already, Chris. Just in case any other people haven't, though. Alright. I wonder who that could be. I wonder who those two could be. Very interesting, because these pictures are all very similar to ones from 7. In fact, some of them may literally be from 7. Like, this one is from 7. That is, like, supposed to be Evelyn, or one of the E-series things they worked on, I would think. Or, like, the A through D series. And, but, that right there is Miranda. That is Miranda. And she's just been with them the whole time. I don't think the pictures in 7 included her, but still, it's pretty cool. Wonder what this is. Wonder who these guys are. Very strange. I don't think there's anything on the backs of these. Dear Miranda, my deepest apologies for not meeting you in person. I would love nothing more than to visit your quaint village once more. However, I'm incredibly busy. Then again, I suppose for an immortal woman such as yourself, you no longer remember this poor half-dead medical student in the snow. I have always cherished the revelations I came to 15 years ago when I stayed in your village. I was inspired by your research. To think one could transform a human by infecting them with an organism. Positively visionary. I knew that with that knowledge, I could achieve my own vision for the next step in human evolution. Even after 2 world wars and humanity on the cusp of another, my conviction never wavered. I realized, however, through the many nights of intellectual talks you and I shared, that your conviction differed from mine. You hoped to bring back a single dead person, while I aimed to change the world. Your experiments on the mold would not have aided me in my endeavor to achieve an exponential infection. I thought a virus would be more effective. This is why, my dear, I had to leave you. Still regret never telling you goodbye. My apologies for reminiscing. I actually have news that I thought might please you. I have found the key to evolution, the progenitor, a virus found in Africa. I plan to start a company with friends and colleagues, dedicated to the virus's research. I will call it Umbrella. Just like the symbol in the cave that we spoke about. I am one step closer to making my vision a reality. I hope you will be able to achieve your goal someday too. You taught me so much, and for that I will be forever in your debt. Sincerely, your lifelong student, Oswald E. Spencer. As in the same last name, who owns the Spencer Mansion in Resident Evil 1. But more importantly,
Spencer, here. No way.
Shush, Chris, allow me to talk here. if none of you guys have played or seen the original 3 Resident Evil games, Umbrella Corporation are the antagonists. They are the cause behind every bad thing that ever happens in those games. And right here in Resident Evil 8, they are given a sudden origin story. Like, you saw hints of them back at the stone walls in the cave when Ethan said, like, that looks familiar. And then here it is. It's just like, this is where Umbrella came from. This is where the idea for Umbrella came from. That's like, I wonder if this maybe retcons a different Resident Evil plot or something, but that is huge for this series. Because Umbrella Corporation was there for, like, the first 3 entire games. They got destroyed at the end of 3, I believe. And then Resident Evil 4, 5, 6, and also, I guess, 7, were all, like, dealing with other people who were inspired by Umbrella that were creating bioweapons. And then just suddenly, this is dropped out of nowhere. And then at the end of 7, you see a reformed Umbrella that is trying to do good in the world now. Yeah, that's crazy. I couldn't believe that when I first saw it. That was really crazy. Look who it is. Eveline. I do not believe this picture was in 7, but there is Mia, there is Evelyn, and Miranda is right there. Miranda's just been with them the whole time. It's weird. My Ava, it's been 100 years since I lost you to the Spanish flu. I was so powerless back then, but now I can bring you back to life from the Megamycete. I had to test your new vessel's regenerative abilities. I took her apart and revived her in the Megamycete regulator, the Giant's Chalice. All that is left is to merge her with the Megamycete. The ceremony can finally begin. After I lost you, I was so stricken with grief that I wandered into a cave to die. I so wanted to be with you again. And that's when I found it. The Megamycete, completely by accident. When I touched the black substance, my mind was overcome with knowledge. The Megamycete breaks down and absorbs the consciousness of those who have perished. I knew that if your consciousness was in there too, then there would be a way to bring you back. I just needed the right vessel. When I returned to the village, I implanted the villagers with molds from the Megamycete. That way I could control them, experiment on them. I have experimented on hundreds of people just to find you the perfect vessel. I even tried to increase the efficiency of finding a vessel by creating a parasite I called Cadeau. Yet none of my experiments came to fruition. There were some, like Alcina, who were close to being perfect, but most turned into lichens. I was once approached by an organization who said they would assist me. I gave them some of the mold and your DNA, but all they created was another defect, Evelyn. Then again, not a complete failure. I learned of Rose thanks to them, and I knew she would be the perfect vessel. There was some interference, but I was able to verify her suitability. Now my research is finally complete. Ava, I have waited too long to see you again. So weird. It's so weird how both this and 7 are tied in, and how this and the original trilogy are tied in. It's crazy. That's when Miranda had long hair. Now she's almost bald. Not quite. Alright, that, I think, is it. We have finished the second exposition dump room of this series so far, so let's shoot this lock off, and continue onwards.
Show me your hands! Bryce, this is Alpha. Where is Miranda right now?
Still at the ceremony site. Whatever she's doing, she's staying put.
God damn. It really is you. I'm glad you're safe, Mia. Why are you here?
I was caught in Houston experiments.
Wait, did you say Mia? Mia Winters?
In the flesh. What's the situation up there?
Kind of a war going on. Nothing we can't handle.
Don't get distracted. Stick to the mission. I'm headed to the ceremony site.
Wait! You can't leave me here. You promised, damn it! You said that you would keep us safe. We did everything that you asked. We moved over here, everything! And I didn't care. So long as we were together. So you tell me, Where is my husband? Where is my daughter?
Ethan is gone. I couldn't save him, but I can save Rose. Come on. It's not safe here after all.
What do you mean he's gone?
He's dead. I'm sorry, Mia, but we have to leave. We have to destroy this village.
No! You're wrong. I tried to keep this a secret, but... you don't understand how special he is.
What's going on? Someone there? It's cold. How did I get here? God, it's freezing. This shit in my body.
You're so dumb.
Evelyn? How are you here?
You're dead.
Dead? I mean, Miranda. She... no. I still have to save Rose.
Wrong! It wasn't Miranda. You were always dead.
What are you saying? I can still...
See? Miranda didn't kill you. You mean you didn't think it was weird? No matter how much you got hurt? Remember. Years ago, the Baker house. You were murdered by Jack. You died there 3 years ago.
That's impossible. No way.
You shouldn't even be able to walk around.
Quit messing with my head.
You shouldn't be walking.
Screw you! What am I? I did all that. Rose. Mia.
Now do you get it? Your whole body is nothing but mold. You can't ever see your family again.
Family. No. Rose. I have to Save my daughter.
You're already dead. Dead!
I will save Rose!
At last, he awakes.
Where am I?
My carriage, Ethan. You were having a nightmare.
Duke?
Your battle with Heisenberg was a sight to see. But to think Miranda would show herself.
How long have I been out?
Not long till dawn.
Duke, I need a favor. Take me to Miranda.
I assumed as much and am already on the way. We should arrive shortly.
Thank you.
But Ethan, are you sure of this? Your body is, well, falling apart.
Yes.
Foolish of me to ask.
Speaking of foolish questions, who or what are you?
Even I can't quite answer that. We're here.
I owe you one.
Mr. Winters, I'm afraid you can't return to your old world any longer. Are you ready?
Yeah, I have to be. I gotta go.
All right. Final inventory check.
Do you have sufficient weapons and items?
That's exactly what I'm trying to look for. Here's some stuff to sell real quick.
Oh, the assemblage of life and machine. I can feel Lord Heisenberg's essence through it.
Sure. I'm just gonna use the rest of my money for
Thank you for your purchase.
all the bonus ammo I can get. And
Amat Victoria Coram.
now we can upgrade these even more if we want. Go with we could go with ammo capacity as well, get some free bullets out of it.
One moment, please.
Same for that. Same for this. Might as well.
One moment, please.
Alright. That's it.
Please, be well.
I'll try. I responded for Ethan. Sorry, Ethan. Save one last time. Let's go. Let's go into the branches and stuff animated at 30 FPS. Not all of them, though. It's very weird.
Out of my way.
I agree. You guys have to be everywhere. Dead. They don't drop anything. But of course, there just has to be one more, right? Sorry, I meant 3 more, I guess. Oh, that one died in one hit. Interesting. Okay, they're all dead.
I gotta keep going.
Little Ava, my beautiful daughter. Come to me. Ava, is that you? Oh, how I've missed you. My power is leaving me!
Rose! Miranda!
Interesting. Your body certainly is normal.
Give Rose to me! Now!
You will see. Once I kill you properly,
Get her now! Let go!
I've spent a lifetime creating this moment. And you try to take it away from me. I will take what is due. My desires will be fulfilled!
No.
Rose is mine!
What the fuck?
You fulfilled your purpose.
Final boss time!
You disposed of my
And this
false
time,
children
it's an actual final boss. She's got a lot of attacks. You just want to be careful for every big movement she makes.
I'll provide her with true happiness.
Oh yeah, true. Oh my god.
Die peacefully.
I'm not letting you get away.
I actually don't know how many heals I have, so this could be very bad. I did not die to this my first playthrough, but I could very well die right now. Alright, what's she doing? What are you doing? Oh, I'm supposed to hide behind these. Okay, okay. Got it. I did it. Because I just don't give up. That's who I am, apparently. Oh my god, you attack like nothing else I've ever freaking seen. You attack in combo, so I think I should heal right now. Oh god. Oh, whoa, whoa. She's got a lot of, like, swipes. Close-up swipes.
I'll take wonderful care, little Rose.
Yeah, right. You'll take care of her by transforming her into a different person.
I shall finish this.
I just hide behind this. Change it up a little bit.
You understand the level of heritage, child. How can you deny me?
Why the hell can't you realize Rose is my goddamn kid, not yours?
Oh boy. Oh boy. There's a big spider demon thing now. Just... I'm not entirely sure how this one attacks. It's just like, oh, my quick turn accidentally. Accidentally quick turn. How many heals do I have? Only 3. Do I have the materials to make more? No! Great! Alright, sniper. No, no, no. Okay, okay, okay. Hey, nice Symphony of the Night quote.
Megamycete saved me from the pits of despair. It granted me this splendid power.
Yeah, right. All it's done is drive you nuts.
Okay, lunge attack.
After all, everyone dies.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you doing with that? Okay, I think you could shoot these. Yes, you can.
Hold still.
And they drop shotgun ammo. No, 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 I don't like that. You were lunging at me. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, okay, okay. I think she stops doing her little swipes now. Close-up swipes. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. If you let those go too long, they become fireballs, and they launch at you. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I noticed that. Unless you launch them right now, it won't.
Such vitality. Disgusting.
How disgusting that I attack for my life. Oh, God.
Die and be swallowed into the Megamycete for all time.
Not playing this fight very well. It's freaking YouTube curse. Wow, okay, that angered her. More than anything, apparently. Oh no. Just wondering what she's gonna do right now.
Now, Mr. Winters, I think it's time you left things in my hands. Go on, rest now.
The hell I will.
I will take back my daughter!
Jesus. Okay,
If
okay.
I combine Rose with a Megamycete, my daughter will be made manifest at last!
Okay.
I've waited a century, all for this day.
Yeah, that's, it must suck that we're destroying your work, but at the same time, why won't you die? At the same time, you're the antagonist of this game. Oh, cannot save Rose, huh? What do you think I'm doing right now?
My goddamn daughter, you psycho.
Alright, that may have been my last heal. Okay.
I will not let him or anyone else take Rose or my daughter from me.
Who's him? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh no, oh no. I can't reach those. Why can't I reach them? You're making it harder now. Okay, I got them. I got them. Come on, come on. Why won't you die? Is the real question here.
I've never seen a human live without his heart. Are you sure?
Yeah, well, I've never seen a woman live forever. How about that? That's your logic. You are in the Resident Evil series.
You, Miranda, you're not capable of real love.
Your life is over, Mr. Winters. Why do you say?
Because it clearly isn't. Just yet, anyway. Come on. Oh no. Okay, what are you doing here? Launching, like, spikes? You cease!
This is how you end, Ethan Winters. To ensure I never see your face, I will.
You will what now?
My daughter! My Eva!
Rose! Shh. Shh. It's all right, Rose. It's all right. Ethan! Ethan! Come on, Ethan. Come on, Ethan, wake up. Oh no.
Chris.
Ethan. You did it. It's finished.
I think we've finished each other.
Ethan. We gotta move. Keep moving, Ethan. There's a bomb in that thing that'll blow this whole village sky high. Hey, look at me. When I hit this trigger, we can't be anywhere near it. Ah, damn it. Mia's waiting for you. She's alive, you hear me? Alive.
Mia, I'm so sorry. I love you. Keep Rose safe.
Hey. Hey, you tell yourself. Now come on, it's not that much further.
Watch over her. Teach her to be strong. God damn it. Goodbye, Rosemary.
Ethan.
Rose?
Go, take us up now!
Wait! Where's Ethan?
Get moving. We have to get clear.
No! We can't go, not without my husband!
Mia, sit down and strap in.
Not before you tell me where Ethan is. I know he wouldn't abandon us. Tell me what's going on. Where? What was that?
I told you to sit down.
Where is he? Chris? What have you done?
He's gone! I tried. He stayed so we could all escape. I'm sorry.
Captain, you need to see this. BSAA didn't send soldiers. This is a bioweapon.
What the hell were they thinking?
Orders, Captain.
Pick up the rest of the squad. Plot a course for BSAA Europe HQ. Someone's gotta pay.
So that's Resident Evil Village. I've said before, and I'll say it again to clarify, this is my second favorite first-person shooter of all time behind Black Mesa. And yeah, I think you can see why. Because something I really like about Black Mesa is the whole experience of everything, traveling through the environments. This game does exactly that as well. Only this time, its gunplay is a lot more refined and fair. I mean, like, even Black Mesa has some quirks to it that ideally, like, wouldn't be there. But yeah, I love just about everything about the friggin' gameplay here. The pacing early on can feel a little strange, like with Louisa's house, how you go in there and then everyone dies within 2 seconds, but the rest of the game... Oh yeah, and the scene where you are introduced to the Lords and then you have that weird run away from Lycans minigame. That's so weird. And then you just immediately move on to the castle. That's a very odd portion of the game pacing-wise, but the rest of the game is so good. It is the perfect mix of the slow-paced exploration, like simple puzzle-solving Resident Evil that I know and I love from 7, from 2 Remake, from every old Resident Evil, basically, mixed perfectly with a fast-paced action game. I mean, mostly fast-paced. Most of the time it's actually slow-paced with the ghouls and whatnot, but yeah, the occasional stuff like the Stronghold, the final part with Chris there, where you're fighting Lycans, where it gets very fast-paced and intense. And even if it isn't the most challenging on its standard difficulty, I don't care. It's fun. I'm looking forward to playing this game on hardcore, of course, but I mean, like, I'm perfectly fine with not being challenged that much on standard because it's fun and the scale of everything is still very, very cool.
Gifts we gave, but more you took, she snarled. So more in turn is due. In a blink, the girl was trapped inside a mirror. Her parents, though, had searched all day and at last arrived. With rampant rage, Father fought the witch, while Mother's loving touch shattered the dark enchantment. But the witch was strong, and Father yelled, "Save our daughter!" So Mother bore their child to safety as the forest was consumed. Even now, the burnt forest is a grim reminder of Father's sacrifice. To this day, any child who stares too long into the charred wasteland will be haunted by nightmares of getting lost while picking berries.
Specifically while picking berries. Because no one ever gets lost while not picking berries, right? Alright, continuing my thoughts. Let's talk about the story. And let's talk about what on earth just happened in the last 15 or so minutes. Okay, so I just said earlier in this video that Chris not telling Ethan anything when he shoots Mia right in front of him may not make much sense, but I get why they did it, and I still like it for the purpose in the story it serves. That is exactly how I think about Ethan coming back to life as a mold man to kill Miranda, and the fact that he was supposedly killed back in 7 as soon as Jack punched him in the face. That was being killed, apparently. And then he lived the rest of his life. He lived through the rest of that game, and then the entirety of this game as a mold zombie. It does not make much sense at all. However, I still really like it as a plot point, because not only does it make for the awesome moment of Ethan coming back from the grave to kill Miranda, I think that that's awesome, no matter how little sense it may make. That's still a really cool part. But it also... You know how throughout both these games, people are always saying, like, how does Ethan survive this? Ethan takes so much crap throughout these games. He gets his arms chopped off all the freaking time. He has his hand bitten off by the first enemy of this game. And all kinds of other things. And you're wondering, how is Ethan even close to alive? That explains it. They made that a plot point. It's so clever. Oh, here go the actors. Fantastic job, everyone, in the acting for this game. The Resident Evil voice actors came out and interacted with the community a lot. If you know that, you may know of the actress Nicole Tompkins, who plays Elena, as well as Daniela Dimitrescu in this game, as well as Jill Valentine in RE3 Remake. She came out and did a lot of live streams with all the other actors for this game, where she was just playing through, and all the actors like gave their insight on how they developed the game. It's really cool. I recommend checking it out if you're interested. Like, there are so many good people here. In fact, there were so many that the credits needs to scroll fast, or else it will never make it to the end of time. But yeah, continuing my thoughts, I mean, it is a freaking weird twist thing It is so weird. It doesn't make much sense, but I don't care. This series has never made much sense anyway. This is the same freaking series where in the second game, among all the zombies, is some big guy wearing a fedora and a trench coat chasing you around. So, like, what? Is this series supposed to make sense? Not really. I mean, I guess those old games did make a little more sense. Where it was a zombie outbreak. You know, it wasn't like Ethan, you're playing as a zombie. That raises a lot of questions. There's still stuff like what exactly, like when Chris first came and then took Ethan away, there was that scene in the middle, in between, of like him and Mia having a little bit of an argument. I'm still not 100% sure what that's about, but I think that's just tied in with what Rose's powers are. Hey, look, SCP-049. Oh, P skip. We're not skipping this, because I'll probably talk throughout the whole credits sequence. Yeah, that's a little weird. I'm pretty sure that's just a part of, like, the plot of Rose being not a regular person and has some weird powers, like the same powers as Evelyn, apparently, Miranda says. And also, frigging Umbrella origin story was quite a mind-blower. Alright, with that all said, I guess I could get back to gameplay. I really like the increase on the action game side of it, because you know how Resident Evil 7 was basically like half a really good horror game and the other half a decent first-person shooter? I say decent, I had fun playing it, but like it wasn't the best by any means. I'm very glad that this game refined and polished all the aspects of Resident Evil 7's good aspects in its second half, and yeah, they made it really, really good. There's a surprising amount of depth here. There's a lot of guns you can get. You can upgrade those guns, and you can find a lot of secret stuff. I just want to say I'm gonna raise my biggest complaint with this game. Oh boy, we're at the logos. I'm gonna have to hurry this up. I wish they used the interconnected world a little more. Like, when you leave an area, I don't know why you can't... When you complete a big area, I don't know why you can't go back. That may be because they would have to, like, change the lighting for those areas, and that would be too much for their budget. I'm not sure, but I really wish the interconnected world was used a little more. I do like that the day progresses as the game progresses, so maybe I can live with that. I can live with the sacrifice of not being able to go back to areas for that reason.
Do you think the little boy will be able to touch the moon?
Nobody can touch the moon. It's too far away.
Wait, what if he has a rocket ship?
Okay, then you can touch it, but it'd be very, very cold.
You were being silly. I don't think the moon feels like a cute.
It does. But if...
Hey, Dad. Happy birthday. Sorry I missed last week. I have a lot of tests coming up. You know how it is. Talk of the goddamn devil. Duty calls. I love you.
Yeah, I found her. Where else? Today of all days. We have a situation. You're needed, Evelyn.
Don't you ever call me that again.
Whoa, it's just a joke, Rose.
I can show you things even Chris doesn't know I can do.
We have a clear shot.
Stand down. I can handle it.
Way to keep it together, Rose.
You're a lot like him, you know?
I know.
That kind of looks like the G-Man in the distance. Rosemary Winters in the flesh. That was a perfect spot for the end, and it didn't happen. Okay, Father's story is now done. I guess that'll do. So what do we got here? Difficulty standard. Completion time, 9 hours, 35 minutes, 7 seconds. Doesn't tell you anything else, though, which is weird. Doesn't tell you how many goats you got or anything. I don't really know what that's about. Great. I think I got those already. I'll explain that in a bit. Overwrite is completed data? Yeah, sure, we'll do it. Hang on. What? Oh, I pressed no, apparently. Completed data save successful. So, continuing my thoughts, I guess I could go over each area. Well, let me first clear up that, I didn't really have enough time to fully clear up my biggest complaint with the game. So let's start with that. I think the main reason why they lock you out of areas is because they would have to, because the lighting changes as you play the game. It goes from morning to midday to afternoon to night. They would have to create a different lighting for each area in order to make it be consistent and not weird, because it would be like you go to the back to the castle and suddenly be morning again. It would be very weird. I mean, honestly, I would accept it personally. But I know some other people may be like, what's the deal with this? And Capcom themselves would probably not want to do that. They want to put a ton of detail into their games, and that's fine. However, I think it should be made pretty clear that it's a point of no return, and that you should, if you want it, you should grab everything now. Like, if you go back to the elevator in the reservoir, for example, you hit the lever, the game pops up a window saying, you can't go back to the reservoir when you ride this, so please make sure you have everything now. Because, man, I missed that treasure and that fish, and I missed out on cooking the final ingredient because the game just locks you out of areas that you leave, which is really dumb. Like, if I were making this game, I would at least do that. I would at least tell you, you cannot return to this area once you're done, so make sure you have everything you want right now. Make sure you're not missing anything. Check the map, or something. Like, right as you're about to trigger the Lady Dimitrescu boss as well. Right as you're about to leave House Beneviento, etc. Anyway, as for my actual thoughts in the areas, Castle Dimitrescu's fun. It goes over the top, but it's really fun. It reminds me a lot of one of the mansions in an earlier Resident Evil game, like the police station, Spencer Mansion, which, I mean, I haven't really watched a full playthrough of Resident Evil 1, nor have I played it myself, but it seems similar to that. It's a lot like the Baker house, the Baker's farmhouse, the main house from 7. Except it's a castle. It looks amazing as well. Oh, the visuals. I need to add this to my final thoughts. The visuals of this game are incredible. I love it. Like, aside from Black Mesa, I guess, best looking game I've ever played, hands down. And even though this is like a photorealistic game, and in some people's minds, photorealistic games don't age that long, I don't know. This game just looks so good. I don't think it will. Because I think certain game aesthetics can still look good, like even Fallout New Vegas. Like, sure, the overworld doesn't look that great, but the sky is still really cool looking. And I think there are a couple old games that I like looking at. I mean, yeah, I don't think this is gonna age that badly. The visuals of this game. And the whole, like, the cutscenes, man. It's a perfect balance where you could tell it's computer generated, but it still looks so real. And I really like that aesthetic. I don't know what it is about it that I like, but I just do. Okay, back to the areas. House Beneviento is awesome. I really like its short length. I really like it as a break from combat. The giant baby monster is It didn't really scare me that much, and it still doesn't scare me that much now, but I can totally see how it would scare other people. And I love how that place is executed. It's a very, very long build-up from, like, the moment you even start heading down the path towards House Beneviento. It's this really long build-up as you solve these puzzles, and weird stuff starts happening, and then it hits you with the baby monster, but not even with a jump scare. It just comes around the corner and says hi in its toddler baby voice thing. And the sounds it makes as well. It's just like, it's a regular baby sound, but slightly distorted and mixed together with a bunch of other sound. It's so cool. And there's only one jump scare throughout the whole thing, so if anyone says, like, oh, the horror games nowadays just do cheap jump scares, I point them to House Beneviento. That was really freaking good. Moreau's part is fun, but is probably my least favorite because there's just not much to it. And his boss is really good, though. Heisenberg's Factory is a really cool change of aesthetic for the game. It's not even that long. Heisenberg's boss battle is insanely easy, but I don't know. I mean, the game wants you to feel powerful in that big vehicle to prepare you for Chris Redfield's section, so for that, it works. It's still so funny how Heisenberg is exactly like every Bethesda NPC ever. He is so cocky and so confident, while you're just kicking his ass and he doesn't realize it. And Miranda's boss fight is great. Like, I used up all my healing items there. I almost died. And it's not like a freaking glorified interactive cutscene like Evelyn was in 7. It was an actual freaking boss. Final boss to end the game. And then the ending. Again, it doesn't make much sense why Ethan died. That's still something that confuses me. Why is Ethan dying now? Like, why... If he's a mold guy and he's been able to regenerate all this time, why does he die now? That is kind of unexplained, but when you look at it as, like, Ethan gets killed by Miranda but then comes back from the grave and uses his very last ounce of strength to put Miranda down for good, I don't mind. I don't mind it at all, even if it doesn't make much sense. I think it's a really cool plot point. And it's just so funny how they made a plot point explaining why Ethan was able to be injured in so many ways. Because when you think about it, it makes sense. Assuming Ethan got killed officially when Jack punched him in the guest house, that means that, like, Mia chopping his hand off, that wasn't really... I mean, it was a really bad injury, and you could imagine, like, he was almost dead after Mia's little boss fight there. And then Jack kills him, and then Ethan turns into zombie guy. Yeah, there's still a load of other questions. And then there's that post-credits cutscene that I should probably talk about and draw mention to. I like it a lot. I'm not exactly sure what Resident Evil 9 is going to do, because there are many possible situations, like Chris and the gang are heading off to the BSAA to make them pay or whatever they're doing. And then there's that glimpse into the future with Rose, and Chris Redfield is apparently still alive. How old is he going to be in Resident Evil 9? Jeez. Assuming that Resident Evil 9 is in the era of Rose. And we still don't really know what Rose is capable of, but yeah, that was a very cool scene. I also... Something about the voices of the two people who were on the bus, which I believe is actually played by Sarah Coates and Paula Rhodes, who also voice other people in this game. Paula Rhodes voices Angie, the doll, and I think also the baby monster, I'm not sure. And Sarah Coates voices Louisa. But yeah, the way that they talk reminds me a lot of a game called That Dragon Cancer, you may or may not have heard of. It is the saddest bullshit in the world, and if you want to cry, go watch it. It is insanely depressing, and it will probably put you in a sour mood for the rest of the day, but it is also amazing, and whoever made that did a really good job. So, I think that about wraps it up for my thoughts. This game is freaking cool. The end. Now, allow me to go over a couple extra bonus things. It is almost a year after this game has came out, but there's no DLC. So I kind of doubt that there will be DLC. If there would be DLC for this game, it would have been announced already. Freaking Not a Hero in Resident Evil 7, even though that came out long after that game's release, an announcement for Not a Hero was already in Resident Evil 7 once you reached the end of the game, so... Let me talk about the unlockables, because right down here is bonuses. There's also online store. I'm pretty sure that's not in-game stuff, though. Bonuses. As you can see, we have a lot of stuff. Right at the start, though, all you have is movies. And the only movie you have is the Resident Evil 7 recap cutscene I showed off at the very beginning. You unlock all these other movies by beating the game. It shows you behind the scenes of a lot of stuff, including a couple scenes recorded in the motion capture booth. So that's very cool. Also, one of the level designers goes a little into how it was made, and nobody at all, just text on screen, I've watched these videos already, goes into how they designed some characters like that guy that just gets killed by a Lycan in 2 seconds. And then also how they made the Village of Shadows animation, which I'm sure you were able to tell. The Village of Shadows book ties directly into the events of Resident Evil 8. You probably guessed that. I went silent for it at the credits. It's your own fault if you didn't connect the dots. Then there's also Village of Shadows full version. This is, you know, it's the entire story, including that last bit at the end. So that's pretty cool. As for the other stuff, got extra content shop, we'll get to that in a bit. Concept art, figures, challenges, Tragedy of Ethan Winters concept art. Oh, and the Baker incident report. You actually have this from the start as well. This is an 80-page note written by a certain someone that you may have heard of, going over what happened. Here, I'm gonna scroll through them slowly so that you can pause the video and read them if you want. But I'm not going to, yeah, this is very cool. It's like a little bit more detail on the stuff in between 7 and 8. Yeah, I think to get the full experience of Resident Evil 8, you do definitely had to have played 7, or at least know what happens in 7, which is why I recorded both games as like a full series, like Resident Evil 7 and then moving right on to Resident Evil 8. I gotta say, though, I'm very happy with this playthrough, with how this turned out. I'll just say this briefly before we go into the extra content shop. I'm very happy with how this playthrough turned out. Like, I watched the videos over while editing, and I forget momentarily that I made them. It feels like something Chugga Conroy would make, which, speaking of which, I'm watching Chugga Conroy's Splatoon 2 playthrough, because it is the sequel to literally my favorite YouTube playthrough ever, his first Splatoon playthrough, which was awesome. And now he's starting another awesome one. So, yeah. I have to say, I think, like, my playthroughs have a lot of, especially my Dead by Daylight videos, have a lot of influence and inspiration from Chugga Conroy, so I have to thank Chugga Conroy for that, I guess. Thank you, Chugga Conroy, for being awesome. I haven't watched your channel in a really long time, but trust me, I like you. I like your channel. I like your videos. Alright. Yeah, like, I just love how, more than any other game I've played on this channel, I went over the mechanics so well, so briefly, and explained stuff so well, and yeah, I think I did so better than any other game, and I kept it at a very consistent, like, 90 minutes, plus an hour if we count 7, which I think we probably should count 7. I'm still, like, the only thing that's kind of not as so good is the video quality, and also the audio quality. I'll look into fixing that before I start making videos again. If I can't, though, like, if I can't fix it, I guess I'll just have to keep going with it. It's not the worst video quality in the world, and audio quality, and you could certainly get used to it, but still, it feels like every single other person who has recorded any of the games that I do has crystal clear videos, and I don't know how they do it, because I'm just recording with, like, mostly default recording settings, which should be good enough, and it's coming out so, like, blurry. There was a lot of artifacts, especially in, like, the first video. The YouTube and also my recording software really did not like the mix of colors in the first video, the morning colors. So, yeah. If you've read this far, you may get a hint as to who this is, who is writing this. Who the fuck is this Miranda? I will repeat myself, what the hell are you doing? It's not over. Everything out of the Baker incident. The person who's writing this is Zoe Baker. I have not watched the End of Zoe DLC for 7, but this is how I knew Zoe survives the events of 7. Now we know. Every other person in the Baker family is dead, though, including Lucas, who got killed and not a hero. Alright. With that, our final thing, before we talk about mercenaries, I want to talk about the extra content shop. This is where you get your unlockable items and modes and everything. Basically, you can see we have CP. I'm going to call those challenge points forever now so that you don't misunderstand me. Alright, So, you get a bunch of challenge points by completing the game's achievements. The game calls the achievements challenges, and the achievements are also on the Steam version of the game. I'm sure there are also trophies on PS4 and 5. This game is on PS4, right? I think it is. Because the PS5s are still so rare, they would not, in good faith, release it on PS5 only. Alright. Anyway. Once you complete achievements, you will get challenge points. Then you use those to buy the unlockable weapons. Unlockable weapons can be purchased from the Duke in the game. That is how I got all this. So all these are basically the weapons that Chris Redfield had. So you can replay as Ethan and then go back into the game but use Chris Redfield stuff. At the top here's a special one though, the Mercenaries. This is a common thing throughout the Resident Evil series, the Mercenaries mode, where it's some arcadey like high score mode where you kill a bunch of zombies and get through an area. That's basically it. It seems fun. It's also very cheap. I think it was only like 500 challenge points. And because this game has achievements as you go throughout the game, achievements for certain progression, you're going to be able to buy this. So you basically unlock the Mercenaries mode for beating the game. Down here is pretty interesting though, because as you can see, there are still more special weapons. However, they are locked. We have to finish main story and at least hardcore difficulty to unlock hand cannon, and then we need to beat Village of Shadows. And then there's a lightsaber you can unlock. Complete all stages with at least SS rank in the Mercenaries to unlock the lightsaber, or the LZ Answerer because copyright. So that's cool. You can play the Mercenaries for that then. I guess because they have the Mercenaries mode, goes to show you how well made this game's gunplay is, because there's an entire mode based on it. If you really enjoyed it, then go ahead, it's right there. Then you also, unlike Resident Evil 7, I can buy this. We can turn on or off in game settings, which I might turn off, but yeah. That's cool. So yeah, the infinite ammo, unlike Resident Evil 7, the infinite ammo in this game is per weapon. And in order to unlock infinite ammo, you need to fully upgrade and fully customize the items. So if you have enough money to upgrade them fully at like the very end of the game, you need to do that to be able to buy the infinite ammo for all of them. It's not one universal item for anything. Of course, you can't just unlock them by fully upgrading them. You still have to be able to buy them with the challenge points, so you still need to do achievements and stuff. It's an interesting system. I can also get it for for Chris Redfield's guns, if I want. And then there's also figures. Sure, we can get Ethan and Mia. We could get a few figures here. Chris Redfield's, might as well. The Hag. And a Lycan, that'd be cool. Figures and concept art are basically like, wow, okay, this is creepy, I want to see that. Yeah, these are basically just, like, figures, you look at them, and that's literally it. Okay, apparently those guys are called Moraikas, not ghouls, my bad, but I'm just gonna call them ghouls, it's simpler that way. Okay, these are called Samka. Mutated Dimitrescu, oh, that's a shame, these cost more. Oh, the baby monster. Absolutely, we're getting that. And I'm out of challenge points. So yeah, there's, let's see, figures, concept art. Yeah, these are just things you look at. You could probably look these up online. I'd say, like, out of all of them, the only ones that are worth it are the figures, because these you can actually view in-game. Let's go see. Here's Ethan. And we can rotate, zoom in and out. Like, these you get the ability to view and all that. Here's Chris, being Chris. Here's the baby monster. Oh boy, this thing was fun, wasn't it? It's so jiggly. Yeah, get away. Here's the common ghoul. Although this is the version from what is it? Castle Dimitrescu. It's not every ghoul. But yeah. Oh, you can also get weapon figures apparently. Cool. So that's basically it with the extra content for this game. But as we kind of established, there is a completed data file. I assume, because it says games completed 1, if you start this, you will start New Game Plus, where you will have all your items, and you'll be able to, like, have all the ammo and stuff from your last game. So, I'm not sure exactly what's different here. It could be different. It could even have increased difficulty like Dark Souls. I don't know. All I know is that on the pause screen, once you've beaten the game once, on the pause screen, you're actually given a timer at the top so you can constantly keep track of your playtime, which is pretty interesting. Helpful for speedruns, I guess. And also, smashing every goat keeps them smashed across all playthroughs. It's still very weird to me, but sure. However, that's all I wanted to talk about. I hope you enjoyed this playthrough. Both this and Resident Evil 7, because this was really fun to make. Unlike other series on this channel, I've been like really on top of this. I've wanted to play this and show this game off, show these games off rather, because these are great games, and if you are able to play them, I strongly implore you to check them out. I think these are some of the best modern games we've ever seen. You see all the stuff everywhere about how modern AAA games are like cash grabs now. I think if any AAA game series isn't a cash grab nowadays, at least for now, it's Resident Evil. Just play them. Resident Evil 2 Remake, Resident Evil 7, and this, I recommend the most. There's also Resident Evil 1 Remake. You want to play that? Sure, go ahead. There's also every other game. There's also Resident Evil 4. You know what? You enjoy Resident Evil 4? Go ahead. Don't let me saying, oh, I'm not that interested in it, stop you. In fact, I'm a little intrigued, I guess, now that I've played this and enjoyed it. But then again, like, I've looked at the Sphere Hunters review of it, and I've been watching it, and I'm like, this just doesn't... I wouldn't like any of this. This doesn't feel like a Resident Evil game at all to me. However, I think people like it less as a Resident Evil game and more as a really influential action game. And for that, you know, fair enough. I'm sure the game's great. I'm sure Resident Evil 4 is great. But personally, for the Resident Evil series, for all the stuff that I like, I think this game did the action game better. With all that said, thank you all for watching this series, if you did watch. And as always, I will see you all in the future.